Richard, please join us, anak. Yeah, he's 17 but you know, he's very tall. Good afternoon to you. Good afternoon, Richard. Yes. Marunong ka ba Tagalog, ha?
Nag-aaral po.
Nag-aaral pa. Oo nga, si Richard kasi 17, is very young. And he studied in the States and he's supposed to be an incoming freshman college. Kaya lang, syempre, wala pang enrollment. Alanganin, di ba? Pagdating na July na sila dumating eh. Richard, back in the States, what do you really do aside from schooling?
Aside from school, I really practice my saxophone full time. I don't joke around when I play saxophone. I listen to the greats,
Really?
all the jazz greats, and try my best to emulate them and make my own style.
Yeah, because the Jacintos are really musical. Di ba sila RJ, sila mga Jacinto? Di ba, di ba sa RJ, meron siyang bar, may bistro, tapos meron siyang sariling network, may cable network siya. Are you related to him?
I believe so, but it's a long...
Basta baga, I've talked to your dad, si Ricky kanina sabi niya, it's a distant relative eh. It's a relative niya yan eh, Jacintos eh. So sabi ko, it really runs in your blood, that music, no? So, saxophone, is it hard?
Yes, it's hard to grasp. It's a very hard instrument to grasp.
Oo, bakit ka, paano ka, how were you hooked by that, it's a vibe. Let's call it a vibe. At least magandang vibe, di ba? It's a music.
Actually, I first listened to saxophone on the radio, and I was just appalled by the sound of the saxophone, and I decided to just pick it up.
When was this? The first time you listened to saxophone is
middle school.
Middle school. Yes, then you learned, you tried to study it. What about the saxophone? Why not the violin? Why not singing? Why not the guitar?
Saxophone's a little different than all the other instruments. It's not mainstream, it's not singing, but you try to emulate the emotions of singing, like lyrics. I try my best to do that.
Do you also sing?
Konti lang po.
Konti lang. I'd like to hear it. I'd like to listen to you eh. Pwede ba yun? Kailan ba nakasaksak yun? Hindi naman. It doesn't have to be. Pwede ba siyang magtulong? Can you play for us? Here's a little, okay? Hindi, mura na kuryente. Mahal ang kuryente ko binayaran eh. Binayaran ko sa bahay ko, just kung 20,000 kuryente. Kung naloka ako tayo, mahal-mahal ang bravo ngayon. Babaan nyo naman? Oo nga. Kung tayo baka bukas wala na kayo makain, mahal-mahal ang kuryente ngayon, guys, no? My bill just arrived. Sabi ko, pero this is lower than the last month, ha? Pero my God, just go. Ito po, pinagtrabaho na natin sila. Anyway, kung napunta tayo sa kuryente, saxophone na pinag-uusapan. Tama. Kasi si Wendell eh, miss namin sa kuryente, ayun tuloy. I'm sure everybody's complaining, no? About the matangkong. Don't you run out of air?
Sometimes.
Sometimes. So, syempre you have exercises on that. How do you prepare for a show?
For a show, usually just a little breathing exercise here and there.
Jogging.
Usually I run around before, well not before the show, but following the show, maybe a few weeks before. But before the show, maybe a few hours, I listen to the songs, make sure I know what I'm playing, hopefully.
Yeah. Back in the States, did you have shows?
Yeah.
Many shows. And here in the Philippines, you are into some shows, some concerts.
Yes,
You're working on it.
Working on it, yeah.
Yes, because how many songs do you have in your lineup, in your repertoire?
I'd say around 35, 40.
Oh, that's good enough. That's too much for 2 shows. Straight 4-hour show. Yeah, but it's hard. Actually, saxophone is harder than the guitar. But anyway, for as long as it's in your line, you do best at that, no? Kasi okay naman yun. Lahat naman sila. But it's not really mainstream. But it's really nice listening. Saxophone has different romantic tune compared to other instruments, right?
Very romantic.
Very romantic. Oo. Hoy, congratulations in advance, and hopefully we'll see you in more shows. And sana you'll make it here.
Thank you.
Because after all, you're young. You're just 17. Long way to go. Okay, thank you so much. Thank you for dropping by and watching our show. Yes, where do they get in touch in case they're interested to get you? For the meantime, you're with your dad. No? For the meantime, just call us here. Tapos we'll get you connected to Ricky Jacinto, the father. Siya may talakad text with me. Half Japanese ka pala eh.
Yeah.
Oo.